Well, hi, everyone, and welcome to the SoCal Report. I'm Brad Free reporting from Santa Anita Park, where on Saturday and Sunday, a pair of graded sprint races with implications directly into the Breeders' Cup will be run. On Saturday, it's the Grade 1 Santa Anita Sprint Championship. Roy H. and Ransom the Moon, the two favorites in that 6-furlong race. And on Sunday, the long-awaited comeback of the brilliant filly Unique Bella, expected to start as the odds-on favorite in the Grade 3 6½ furlong LA Woman Stakes, a race that will be her prep for the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Sprint, November 4th at Del Mar. First, let's talk about the race on Saturday. The Grade 1 Santa Anita Sprint Championship is race 6 on a 10-race card, and there are two principals in the field. One of them drew the inside post, not a big deal. That's Ransom the Moon, the 5-2 second choice on the morning line. And on the outside, number 6, Roy H. Now, this is a very interesting race in that for a 6-furlong sprint in California, there's no true speed. Normally, you'd see somebody out there going 21 and change, 43 and change. There's no real committed front runner in this field. So the pace scenario is very murky, but there's no murkiness with regards to the horses to beat. Ransom the Moon and Roy H., they have met before. It was July 29th at Del Mar in the Grade 1 Bing Crosby Stakes. And wait till you see what happened to poor Roy H. First of all, Dre Fong lost the rider at the break, and he was the horse that created havoc with the field. The riderless horse out there causing all sorts of chaos. It did not affect Ransom the Moon with that ground-saving trip, and Flavian Pratt cut the corner. Meanwhile, poor Roy H., he got stuck in the parking lot, carried extremely wide by the loose horse Dre Fong. And when it looked like all hope was lost for Roy H., he tried to come back and win the race. There's no doubt in my mind that Roy H. would have defeated Ransom the Moon without the riderless horse causing havoc, because Roy H. came back on and actually made it respectable. He finished second by a length and 1/2. And boy, this horse is good. Since he was gelded by trainer Peter Miller, he's popped a triple-digit buyer on 2 occasions, including a dominating win in the Grade 2 True North in June at Belmont. So Roy H., with a clean trip, he is supposed to win the Santa Anita Sprint Championship. But Ransom the Moon, he's no slouch. He shows up every single time. He's a better horse since moving to California and coming under the care of trainer Phil D'Amato. 3 for 4 in California. His only loss, a neck defeat to the since-retired Danzig Candy. And Ransom the Moon, if you make a mistake against him, he'll come and get you. That's exactly what happened. Ransom the Moon, I don't want to say he was lucky to win the Bing Crosby. Let's just say that Roy H. was unlucky not to win. They meet again on Saturday in the Grade 1 Santa Anita Sprint Championship. If you're looking for a crazy horse at a price, how about a 15-1 shot? Number 5, Mr. Hinks. He could conceivably make the lead. He's not good enough to defeat this caliber of horse. But if he gets out there on the front end and cruises along, he has a chance at a big price. I still think it's Roy H. and Ransom the Moon in that order. Let's take a look at the top 10 Breeders' Cup Sprint candidates. And they're listed in order of odds by our national handicapper, Roy H. He's currently listed as the second choice for the Breeders' Cup Sprint at 5-1. Ransom the Moon down at 6-1. And American Anthem, yes, he also is in the Grade 1 Santa Anita Sprint Championship on Saturday. I'm not sure if he is good enough. Let's put it that way, American Anthem. So 3 of the top 10 sprinters aiming for the Breeders' Cup Sprint are running Saturday at Santa Anita. And the 9th ranked horse on the list, 20-1 shot Whitmore, scheduled to run Friday at Keeneland in the Grade 2 Phoenix Stakes. So there could be some shakeups in the Breeders' Cup Sprint rankings after this weekend. Saturday, it's Roy H. and Ransom the Moon in the Santa Anita Sprint Championship. Well, on Sunday, this is a race that really you can't bet, but it should be fun to watch. And I'm referring to race number 5 on Sunday. It's the Grade 3 LA Woman Stakes. And the reason I say you can't bet it, well, you can bet it, but Unique Bella is expected to start somewhere in the neighborhood of 1-5. She has not started in 7 months. No big deal. She runs well fresh. She has a series of black letter workouts. Let's go ahead and take a look at the last time Unique Bella returned from a layoff. It was last November at Del Mar in a maiden race, and she was the 3-5 favorite. And Unique Bella, well, she ran like she was expected to run in her career debut, a runner-up finish first time out. This was coming in off a layoff, November at Del Mar, and Unique Bella destroyed the maiden field by more than 10 lengths. She would go on to win the Grade 2 Santa Ynez, the Grade 2 Las Virgenes, and the Grade 3 Santa Isabel, and she was widely considered to be the leading candidate for the Kentucky Oaks, but her tender shins flared up again, and so Unique Bella went to the sidelines. 7 months on the sidelines, but she has trained like a beast for her comeback. 45-3 workout early this week, and on Friday morning I watched her jog and school at the gate about 6:45 or so. She's good. She has always been a tall filly. She has filled out. She looks like a monster, and she should come back and deliver a top performance first start back. Unique Bella. As far as the Breeders' Cup rankings go, let's go ahead and take a look at the Filly Mare Sprint. And that's her right at the top of the list. Unique Bella, 7-2 over Vale Dory, whose status is a little uncertain. I'm not sure she's going to make any Breeders' Cup race. So we'll find out more about Vale Dory in the next few weeks. And the third ranked filly on the list, she runs Saturday at Keeneland in the TCA Stakes. So 2 of the top 3 ranked fillies and or mares aiming for the Breeders' Cup Filly Mare Sprint are running this weekend, and we're still waiting for Vale Dory to get into a regular workout pattern. Sunday, Unique Bella is expected to crush the opposition, cement her status as the top Filly Mare sprinter aiming toward the Breeders' Cup, and then we'll find out on November 4th if she's good enough to become the first 3-year-old filly to win the Breeders' Cup Filly Mare Sprint. So on Saturday, it's the Santa Anita Sprint Championship, Roy H. and Ransom the Moon. On Sunday, the long-awaited comeback of the brilliant filly, Unique Bella. Thanks for watching. I'm Brad Free. We'll see you next time on the SoCal Report.